Hey there, Rajesh Menon once again. Today I'm going to talk to you about cyber security, a very important topic in today's world where security gets compromised by the second. There are good guys and bad guys. Good guys do their jobs and bad guys spoil their jobs. The bad guys are people who are hackers who hack into your system and get unwanted information, get your personal information. They attack you in different ways. For example, let's say you have a HTTP address that is not secure, as secure as a HTTPS address. HTTPS stands for Secure Socket Layer, SSL. So your communication between your machine and the web server is encrypted in an HTTPS connection. That's one way. Another way is they go through the IP address and scan the ports which are open. A port is a place in a memory where information comes and goes. So they scan for vulnerable ports. Then there are phishing attacks. Phishing is phishing. Phishing means personal attacks. They look at your passwords, weak passwords. For example, a lot of people give passwords as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, not realizing that it's a very weak password that anybody can guess. It doesn't take even a hacker to guess it. Normal people can also guess it. And we are the biggest, weakest link in the whole chain of cybersecurity. We don't change our passwords. We use light passwords. We don't secure our servers. And these are the things that make it easier for hackers to get into our system. You must have heard about vulnerabilities in the software. For example, there's a very famous exploit called as a zero-day exploit. That means a software is released and immediately after that, somebody who's good at programming, he finds a security loophole. And from that loophole, he ransacks that system and gets into the system and installs his malware and does whatever he wants to do. Now, malware is rising at a very high rate. All these people who are in the dark web, I would call it because of a lack of a better word, are creating ransomware, malware, and all these cryptojacking and whatever you have heard about all these kinds of hacking techniques. And malware is rampant. For example, recently I had a WordPress site and it got hacked. It got hacked because of a vulnerability in one of the plugins called Uzo, Y-U-Z-O. I was using that plugin and I heard about 60,000 websites which were using Uzo have gotten hacked. Luckily, I read about it and I removed the Uzo related dependencies and my website is back up again. Thanks to the internet, again, where all the information is available for free and some are paid, good information available for paid mode also. So, well, that's the way. I mean, vulnerabilities in software, vulnerabilities in your operating systems, Windows operating systems, Linux operating systems. There may be vulnerabilities, so it's a very good thing to load all the patches that they send us and install the patches. So your system should be up to date with the latest software patches. Also your antivirus or whatever internet security software that you're using, that should be latest. It should be updated to the latest. For example, if it's viruses, it's the virus signatures. The signature should be latest. Nowadays viruses are smart. They rely on heuristics more than signatures. Heuristics means they go through the whole memory of the system and they put themselves in such a place where they cannot be traced. And well, there are many ways in which you can get hacked, but the most common sense way is have a very strong password. Number one. Number two, have a two-factor authentication. That means not just one password, have two passwords or one password and the second authentication is your OTP to your mobile. So these all help. And the other way is have a good IT guy in your department who will close all the ports, unwanted ports, who will secure your system, who will have a firewall in your organization which won't allow these bad guys to get in. So let's keep our war against the bad guys on, and let's prove to them that we are better than them. Nowadays, AI is also entered into the market, artificial intelligence. So the scanners, the latest virus scanners and all have an AI component. Soon, every software in the world will be having an AI component. But mind you, the bad guys also have the same access to AI as the good guys have. So, well, the game is in both ways, but which one will win? My strong feeling is that the good will win. Because good is permanent and bad is temporary. This is my life's experience. So, secure yourself against all the attacks and be cautious. Don't get into conversations where you have to give away your credit card number, or you have to give away your password, or you have to give away your CVV number. Don't get into such conversations with anybody. Some things are private and those are best kept private. Maybe your wife or your father or your mother who you trust can know, but not anybody else. So I wish you all the best. Please go to my website www.technospirituality.com and you'll find a lot of security articles there. Thank you and God bless you.